What's it going to be then, eh? I take it up now, and this is the real weepy and tragic part of the story beginning, my brothers and only friends, in Stage A, State Jail that is, number 84F. You will have little desire to slooshy all the cali and horrible rascals of the shock that sent my dad beating his bruised and crabby rookers against unfair like bog in his heaven, and my mom squaring her rot for ow, 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 and her mother's grief at her only child and son of her bosom, like letting everybody down real horror show. Then there was a starry and very grim magistrate in the lower court, reading some very hard slovos against your friend and humble narrator. After all the Cali and Grajny slander spat forth by P.R. Deltoid and the Razas, bog blast them. Then there was being reprimanded in filthy custody among Vani perverts and prostupniks. Then there was a trial in the higher court, with judges and a jury, and some very, very nasty slovos indeed, reading in a very solemn-like way, and then guilty and my mom boo-hoo-hooing when they said 14 years. Oh, my brothers, so here I was now, 2 years just to the day of being kicked and clanged in the Stage A, 84F, dressed in the height of prison fashion, which was a one-piece suit of very filthy-like cow color, and the number sewn on the gruddy part just above the old TikToker and on the back as well, so that going and coming, I was 6655321, and not your little droog Alex, not no longer. What's it going to be then, eh? It had not been edifying, indeed it had not, being in this Grajny hellhole and human zoo for 2 years, being kicked and toll-chopped by brutal, bully warders, and meeting Vani leering like criminals, some of them real perverts and ready to dribble all over a luscious young malchick like your storyteller. And there was having to rabbit in the workshop and making matchboxes in itty round and round and round the yard for exercise. And in the evening sometimes some starry prof-type Vec would give a talk on beetles, or the Milky Way, or the glorious wonders of the snowflake. And I had a good smack at this last one, because it reminded me of that time in the toll-chalking and sheer vandalism with that dead coming from the public biblio on a winter's night when my droogs were still not traitors and I was happy and free.